Hello, Sims, because I know y'all out there just be fucking thirsty as hell. Anyway. Okay. So, this is gonna be a Robin X listener audio because I'm bored and I've seen them all over my goddamn YouTube and they're so good. So, I just figured I would make one because I'm low-key bored and there's nothing else to do. Because it's like probably 12 in the morning. And, well, not in the morning, and like at night. And it's super dark at my house right now. And there's like no one awake, so I don't want to talk to you. You might hear my fan in the background, and I'm so sorry but I'm not going to turn it off because I'm like actually so sweaty. And I just kind of really don't want to be sweaty while making this because then I'll complain the entire time. Oh my god, this intro is already so long. Oh my god, let's just goddamn get into it because I'm gonna talk forever. Okay, so you were just at the grab and go, right? And you were just buying whatever, spending money like on some snacks, just really whatever you wanted, like a drink. You can make up whatever you want. And so you were just buying stuff, and then your older brother, Vance, like, he just barges in, and he just, like, the door slams open, like, almost breaks off the hinges, kind of slams open, and he just kind of, like, almost shakes the entire door, and he walks in, and you just, like, look over, like, what the fuck are you doing? Why did you just slam open the door? And he just kind of gives you, like, a look, like, that kind of look where it just says, like, shut the fuck up before I, like, punch you across, like, this whole entire store. And he obviously, he goes to his favorite spot, aka the, like, pinball machine. And he just, just puts a quarter in and starts playing. And you're just like, okay, whatever. I mean, you do this every day. I really don't care. And so you check out for your stuff and you walk over to Vance and you're like, hey, I'm gonna go back home to my bed, be home by like a certain time. You can make up the time, I don't really care. And you're just like, be home by this time. And he's like, okay, whatever, just leave me the fuck alone. And so you walk out of the grab and go with all of your snacks and you head home. And so you get home and you walk into your front door and you just like place your stuff down on your kitchen table and you like take your shoes off. And as you're about to go, so like where your house is, you have stairs and then a wall next to the stairs, and then you have like your little like red phone right there, or whatever color phone. You can make a whatever color like house phone. You just have a house phone right on the wall. And as soon as you start to go up the stairs, it starts to ring, right? And so you're like, oh my god, who could this be? And you answer it and you're like, hello, this is the Hoppers. And you hear Finney, aka your best friend, on the other line. And he just like starts talking to you. And he's just like, hey girl, so Gwen is having this sick ass party. Do you want to come over or whatever? You don't? Well, you actually don't have no choice. So you're coming over anyway. Be there by like 11. And so he just hangs up the phone on you. And, it rolls around, time skip, to about 10 o'clock. And you start getting ready. You start putting on your makeup. You get all nice and dolled up. And you head over to Finney and Gwen's house. Walk in and there's like a lot of people there, like almost everyone from your school except for like Moose and stuff, obviously, because we don't like him. And you walk in and you're greeted by Finney. Oh my god, girl, you made it. I was actually so scared you weren't going to be able to come since like your mom is so strict and whatnot. But yeah, just come on in. Do you want something to drink? Like, I can get you whatever you want. What do you want to drink? Okay, I'll be right back. Just like walk around, get used to the place. I'll be right back, okay? Okay. Bye, girl. I'll see you in a second. And so he just, like, walks off to get your drink. And you go sit on the couch. And you, like, watch the TV or whatever, like, and the living room is, like, really full of people. And you sit next to the one and only Robin. And you realize, like, oh my god, that's the guy that beat up Moose, because you were, like, there at the fight. And so you're like, oh my god, he's so fine. He's so fine. And you're just, like, internally screaming, but, like, on the outside, you're just staying calm, because you've had a crush on Robin for, like, so long. Like, you're, like, obsessed. And he just kind of looks over at you, and he just smiles. And you're like, oh my god, I might actually just cry. And so, yeah. And he just starts talking to you, like, making small talk. And you're just over there, like, trying to hide your blush and everything. And it's just, like, not working. And you hear Finny come back with your drink and stuff. Okay, girl, I got your drink. Here you go. Just don't spill it on my carpet, because my dad will actually kick my ass. Anyway. Oh, hey, Robin. Hey, Finny. Okay. Could be a little more enthusiastic, but I'll let it slide. Yeah, whatever. Okay, Mr. Attitude. Anyway, I see you met Listener, my best friend. You know, I always talk about them. Yeah, I'm aware, Finny. They're all you talk about. Yeah, well, they're just so cool, so I love to talk about them. Okay, Finny. And so you're just sitting there, like, as they're talking, just daydreaming about Robin. Like, you're actually obsessed. And then you hear the booming voices coming from the other side of the hall, like in Finny's house. And you're like, oh my god, someone's about to fight. And you realize one of those voices is your brother Vance. And you're just like, god damn it, I was having a great day, and you just decide to ruin it. And so, like, the fight calms down, no one gets into a big fight. It was just a little disagreement and whatnot. And you're just, like, thinking in your head, oh my fucking god, Vance, you ruined my goddamn moment. I hate you so much. But obviously you don't say that, because it would ruin the mood. And later, Robin comes up to you, and he's just like, hey, listener, have you seen Finny anywhere? And you're just like, no. I've not seen him at all ever since earlier, when the fight broke out. Oh, okay then. Do you want to just, like, hang out? I'm not really good at parties, you know? You do? Okay, cool. Where do you want to go? You don't know? What do you mean you don't know? You're here more than I am. Well, that's actually probably not true, but anyway. How about guest bedroom? There's no one in there. Everyone's down here. Okay, come on. So he, like, grabbed your hand, and he just kind of walks with you up to, like, the guest bedroom, and while he's holding your hand, you're just freaking out. You're fangirling so hard, and you're just, like, in love, basically. You are simping so hard. And so when y'all get to the guest bedroom, like, you peek in and no one's in there, and you go sit down on the bed and stuff. And he just starts talking to you again, because he just loves making conversation, and he's very awkward, so he always just trying to, like, makes the silence go away, because he, like, doesn't like to sit in silence that much. And he just starts talking. So, what's your name? Oh, listener? Yeah, sorry, I just had to ask. I normally forget, even though it's hard, because Finny always talks about you. He's always, oh, listener did this today. Me and listener are hanging out later. And it's just, he always talks about you. Anyway, do you want to watch some TV? And you just, like, answer, like, sure, yeah, like, whatever. We can watch TV. We can watch TV. And so y'all just, like, relax on the bed. And you guys obviously watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And, like, you don't really get scared by horror movies that much. But, like, in Texas Chainsaw Massacre, you get kind of, like, nervous. And at one of the parts, you can pick which part if you've seen the movie. I've not seen the movie personally. But, at one of the parts, like, you get scared and you jump when you cling onto Robin. And he just, like, laughs at you a little bit. He, like, giggles at you. And he just, like, pulls you close and he just, like, protects you, basically. And towards the end of the movie, you're just kind of really close to Robin, like you're clinging to Robin, and he just kind of looks at you. Are you scared? Don't lie to me. You're clearly scared. You're shaking. Fine. We can change the movie. It's over anyway. What do you want to watch? We've watched Mean Girls before, like, together, because we were at Finney's house earlier, like, this week. We watched Mean Girls already. What do you mean you don't? What do you mean you don't care? You want to watch it again? Ugh, fine. I'm only watching it for the part where she gets hit by the bus. Hope you know that. So y'all watch, like, Mean Girls and whatnot. And you can change the movie if you want. I really don't care. That's just the only thing I could really think of that would, like, lighten up the mood a little bit. So you're just, like, sitting there, and so, like, during the movie, you kind of, like, put your head on Robin's shoulder. And Robin looks over, and, like, the loving tension between you guys is just, like, insane. Like, it's super, like, the tension is tensioning. Like, you guys are just locking eye contact. And you realize Robin starts to lean in, and then he kisses you. And the kiss goes on for about, I want to say, probably, like, 10 seconds or so. And after, like, you kiss and everything, and, like, you guys pull away, Finny barges in. Hey, oh my god. Robin? What are you doing? Finny, it's nothing, I promise. We weren't doing anything. Don't jump to conclusions. Bro, oh my god. Finny, shut up. We weren't even doing anything. Finny, shut the fuck up. Oh, fine. You are so mean. I'm not mean. You're just annoying. Oh my god. Whatever. Just please don't mess up, like, the bed or whatever. Because I just made that this morning, and if you guys mess it up, you're making it again. Oh, whatever, Finny. Whatever. And so, that's probably going to be the end of this one, because it's going to get, like, a little long. And so, that's going to be the end of this one, and I hope to make more, because I just really enjoyed making this one. It was really fun. It was really, like, enjoyable just to make these. And so yeah, that will be the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.